Und damit ein absolut geiles Hallo an alle Bildschirme da draußen. Der Absol ist hier, genau, das wäre keine Runde. Nekojishi! Ja, ich bin wieder am Aufnehmen. Und, haben wir eigentlich schon irgendwas? Holy Mother. Okay. Galerie. Noch nix. Nix freigeschaltet, Galerie. Oh, sehr traurig. Load. Was eigenes. Loader Bees. Okay. On the way, I go with Senpai and get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then we made it to my first lecture. Just as he wanted. Senpai sits on... Boah, Alter, das fängt jetzt schon gut an, ey. Es tut mir leid. Oh. Ihr könnt das gar nicht richtig sehen. Warte mal kurz. Da müssen wir das erstmal weglassen, glaube ich. Den Pokédex. Ja. Guck mal. Das müssen wir das machen. Das sieht ja nicht so aus. Das sieht ja wohl nach nichts aus hier. Zack. So, dann machen wir uns da hier oben hin. Geil. Kann man ein bisschen rüberschieben. So, perfekt. Geil. Just as he wanted, Senpai sits in on my lesson. Granted, it's not his subject and he has no reason to be here. Thankfully, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom while Senpai sits right next to me, then so do Tiger and Leopard. Do they really need their own seats though? My gaze turns to them. Tiger looks calm and used to it, but Leopard's on edge. Ever since we got into the campus, he's been looking at pretty much everything as if he... Boah, Alter! Das ist schlimm gerade. He's been looking at pretty much everything as if he's in some crazy new world. Even after we took our seats, he's still at it. How different is his hometown anyway? Although, I'm curious he hasn't spoken the word. So I ignore him for now and get ready for class. Class begins. I start making notes while Senpai plays with his phone. All goes as expected. Well, as expect for Leopard, who to my surprise is leaning over into my desk to see what I'm writing. It's a little weird having someone reading off my shoulder like this. I mean, unlike earlier this morning on the computer, I don't mind him watching me. Hey, Aubergine, stop disturbing Leo. Leo. Not disturbing. Then keep some distance. You're distracting him from his studies, you know. It's a little distracting to have a big cat face right next to your notebook, but I don't mind. Leopard moved his head away from my desk. And you shouldn't just hang around here like some peasant. Do you know how bothersome you are? If you want to stay, stay. But stop disturbing others. It's just pathetic. Not disturbing. Hangard asked for trouble. I asked for trouble, you say? You're full of trouble, trouble yourself, breaking into other people's living. Boah, Alter, ist das schlimm. Es tut mir wahnsinnig leid. Oh, jetzt hab ich's weggeklickt. Don't mind if you insist on staying, but you could at least be concentrated. Take a seat and keep yourself away from me, as far as possible. God's words, not listening. What? Are they serious going to argue over this? I look at Senpai, but he just glances over the Tiger and Leopard before returning to his phone. Right, I am a hand god, and I'm the protector of Liao. If you want Liao's help, you'd better listen to me. It's basic manners. Hand god asked for trouble. Not listening. No, I'm asking for trouble. If you... Knock it off! I'm in class, you two! Oh, crap. I just realized that I shouted it loud in a classroom where no one else knows what the hell I'm going on about. Expectantly, everyone in the room stares at me. Sir, what are you going on about? No, it was nothing. I'm so sorry. I was just dreaming. I quietly tried to master my defense. Don't doze off my class. If you want to sleep, you shouldn't be here. This is your last chance, understood? Yes, understood. Damn it. I'm completely lost with my notes now. Those two cats. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the aubergine, and I forgot you could hear us. But like I said before, others won't hear us. They are made. Entschuldigung. There may be many situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it. Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to accustomed to this, and you're in no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face in my arms. I can't even listen to the class at this point. Those two troublemakers remain silent from the onwards, which isn't much help now that the entire room has their eyes on me. Afterwards, I have to drag myself out of the class. At least Senpai gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. You're alright, Leo? That really could have gone better. It really could have. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry. Don't you even say that. It's alright. You don't have to. I just remember that I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully this time I'm walking in the corridor and it looked like I'm just talking to Senpai. Yo, why do you keep covering up for this aubergine? Could you stop calling him aubergine? It's really not appropriate these days. Okay. I make sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm only talking to Senpai. There's no need to play the race card now, and he didn't really bother me to begin with, so don't just lay the blame on him. My God. Firstly, you called me a hand god. Secondly, aubergine is a proper noun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian. It's not your words, it's your attitude. So, you mean I shouldn't hate him? Yes? I can't do that. Alright, sure, you're a guardian tiger from a high temple, but why be so strict? I mean, I'm a hand god as well, but Likulau doesn't bother me. You are not nearly qualified to agree with me, kitten. Hey! Don't call me kitten! I'll leave them alone and walk to my next class. Das gleiche Zimmer. At least they somehow managed to stop arguing during my next class. Finally, I have some peace. Senpai is full of attention, is now on his phone, but my notes are severely lacking. I see some of the same people from my last class looking at me. Embarrassed, I can't help but try and huddle away from their eyes, knowing full well I won't be able to escape until class is over. Thankfully, it's not long before the lesson ends and I can finally rest my uneasy soul. Just as soon I stepped outside, Senpai comes around in front of me and blocked my way dramatically. Leo, let's go get dinner. We already missed our chance at lunch. So we have to get something nice. Alright. What do you want? A big hot pot. Senpai, aren't you forgetting that we have club practice tonight? Even when we have practice, we still have to eat. We're in a dance club, and no matter how you look at it, It's not a great idea to dance on a full stomach. And that's not the only issue. For starters, a hot pot would be way too filling. And secondly, we wouldn't have the time to eat one to begin with. Sorry senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food. Oh, it's such a great chance to dine with Liao. It's alright. We'll have lots of chance, no need to hurry. I just thought, alright, you better keep your word. I will, so for now, how about we just head off to the cafeteria? Yeah! We move to the cafeteria and find a table for 4. It's kind of waste, even though there's technically 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and I go to get food. I guess Leopard's never been to a cafeteria, so he comes too. Tiger on the other hand follows, Leopard probably just watching to keep an eye on him. Our college has a super huge cafeteria. They have everything. Bentos, noodles, meat, hamburgers. Hamburgers? Sag mal Hamburgers? Ich weiß nicht. Desserts, even a drink bar. I could probably find whatever you wanted. You. Since we don't have much time, I go for something. La 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 la. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Was ist los? Aber stimmt heute nicht. Since we don't have much time, I go for something simple. A chicken thigh rice. Senpai ends up getting himself some pork rib noodles and, well, an extra large soft drink. Senpai, are you really going to drink that much before practice? I thought it was only recitation today, right? Right, we are not supposed to have a full club practice today. There's only a recitation for the show yesterday. It should be over in a couple of minutes. But you never know, so I'm not about to stuff myself. When I try to agurse further with Senpai, Tiger comes back from the stalls.
Leo, what is that?
A hamburger. It's just a hamburger. You know, like meat, salad and sauce between 2 seasoned seed buns? There should be a picture over there in the menu.
It does seem that the way that they have many meats available.
Oh yeah, mostly pork or beef or chicken thaw. What? You don't even know what a hamburger is? What rock did you live under?
My worshippers don't use them as sacrifice.
Traditionally speaking, he's right to not have seen one. So I guess with your family that means you won't have had any before coming here to then? It's not like I live under a rock too. I love hamburgers. I even have egg burgers for breakfast all the time.
Egg burgers? So that's the same thing?
Well, kinda. It's meat between 2 buns but with a fried egg.
That doesn't sound as nice as the menu pictures make it out to be. Pfft. What are you laughing at? So you've been well acquainted with all this for a long time then, kitten?
A long time ago? You mean before I possessed this body? Well, I'm not sure. I have all these memories after all, and I can't tell if those are his or mine. So maybe I didn't know before.
I see.
So why do you ask?
Nothing. Simply curiosity.
The old man definitely wants hamburgers. Wait, really? So how about I get one for you?
No, it's fine.
But Liao, can you eat anymore? Me? Nah, I'm not hungry. So you're just going to throw all of that away? What a waste. I thought that he wanted to eat a burger thought. It's not like I need to eat anything. Whoa, Leo, and you call yourself a G-Tongue? Your guardian tiger here is a spirit. He doesn't literally eat things. What? No, wait. So what do you mean by he doesn't eat anything, eat things? How should I explain? So when a god eats something, they just eat the chi within. They don't actually eat any of the food itself. Basically, humans won't see a difference. So it's more like an offering. Yeah, so when you buy a hamburger for the old man over here, he gets to enjoy the taste. But you have to finish it anyway. Otherwise, we just have to throw it away. Okay, so this chi you mentioned, is that something gods need? Yeah, we need it, but gods won't run short on chi as long as people worship them. You're basically the price for the old man, so he won't be hungry if you're here. I'm not that lucky since my food John doesn't have any worshipper these days. Arthur, a god can maintain their power as long as the price is present. It's better to have some offerings. Offerings are the best way to obtain chi and attain people's belief after all. So I'm the priest?
You placed my statue on your shelf, did you not? You are also my worshipper, so your room could be considered my temple, and therefore you are my priest.
What a cruddy temple! So all this time I've been severing my garden tiger? But by that logic, I've done embarrassing things in the temple. Is that even okay? That, and I've never worshipped tiger statues, probably not to mention sacrifices. I don't really like the family traditions, but now I feel like I've treated him unfairly because I ignored them.
It's alright, I'm not really hungry. I just wanted to try.
I've never even offered him a sacrifice before, so I can't just say no. The first time he's ever actually asked for something. So I just go get one.
It's fine, Leo. There's no need to waste it.
That's right. We can get on tomorrow and eat it for dinner. Now that you can see him, you can just buy him whatever he wants anyway. However, you know God will punish you if you waste food. Yeah, okay. I've pretty much decided now to buy my guardian tiger whatever he wants. He's a guardian tiger of my family. At least it's the least I can do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe leopards want something to eat as well. I look around to find him staring at the drink bar. Never mind, I think he's good. Returning to my dinner, I finished off my chicken thigh rice, return my tray and head off the club practice with Senpai. Oh, wie süß! The venue, gucken wir mal gerade. Ich habe ein bisschen verblabbert und sowas, deswegen können wir ruhig noch ein bisschen länger machen. The venue for dance club is a place we call the mirror wall. It's basically an open veranda room with the back wall covered in the mirrors. We find a corner to drop off our things while the other club members are standing around talking. The tiger leans against a pillar watching us from the other side of the crowd. Leopard seems enamored with the mirror wall itself. I don't think he's ever seen such a big mirror before. He must be pretty happy to watch us practice after the last show. The show last night. Usually, I would hang around with the other freshmen, but I just decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Everyone around us is in high spirit after last night's show. Then our club leader arrives to give us a rousing speech about the show. The whole club shows the excitement and I feel it too. I share this honor with my fellow club member or successes, and our failures are all felt as one. It's just how we are. What a good club, I miss it. Senpai, are you alright? You don't seem yourself. Did you get a cold? No, why? Can't I be sentimental sometimes? I didn't mean it like that, but what's wrong? Has anything happened to you? Well, I was talking as a guardian tiger because, you know, I have to leave a school if you decide to go to Miaoli with me. Well, really, I have to leave anyway, even if you don't take my offer. That's right, you have to go back anyway. Yeah, thought after being in his body for so long, I've started thinking that being a human isn't that bad. It's such a lovely club. It's pretty rare, right? After all, based on my memories, well, that's not a good topic. What kind of topic? It's nothing. So about coming to Miaoli, what do you think about it at the moment? Well, it's really not that easy. All three of you want my help. You can help all of us then? No way. Is that really impossible? Did I mention that really? My temple would take at most like 3 years? Sure, your guardian tiger wants you to go back home, but it's not like he said that when. You can do that after helping me and that clouded leopard, right? That would take too long. 2 years with you, then the leopard? Not to mention my military service? Why should I waste my youth on this? I'd have to quit the dance club. I'd have to drop college. There's no way. Then couldn't you just help me? It's still not that easy. I won't drop out for you. Can't you just wait until I graduated? If I choose to take 2 years off, I need to perform my military service before that. And then 2 years with you? That's probably the end of my dancing career as it is. I know, but seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyway. Even I mean Yan Shushi, never considered dancing as a real career option. Do you think you could really imagine that? But I can't just give up. All the effort I've put into this and all the length I've gone to so far. Well, honestly, haven't you only been dancing for like half a year? Hell no, I've wanted to do this since high school. It's not like my other options are any better way anyway. I don't really care for that stuffy religious stuff. I came to Taipei because I didn't want to be constrained by my family. Now you expect me to give what little I have up just because I have some special talent? I know, it's not something you can decide in a day, but I want you to think about it. I've just been driven up the wall. I'm seeking your help because I really have no way out. So just think about it, alright? I want to work something out with you, senpai, but... Hey, Shishu, come over here! The club leader is calling senpai over. Right anyway! Senpai heads off immediately. It seems like they are going to have a meeting. After all, senpai is pretty important around here. He's practically the backbone of our club. So I guess that's the end of our conversation. There was more I want to talk to him about. To avoid just standing here, I really ready myself to move on, when suddenly one of the other guys puts me on the spot. Yo, Liao, what's up with you and Shushi senpai? What's up with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You come to practice together, then spend heaps of the time all buddy with him? So what? You dating him? What a bad boy. What the hell? No, that's nonsense. We are not in that kind of relationships. So what's going on between you two? We were just talking normally. Honestly, it was serious conversation. How could that be taken as romantic? Oh, suspicious. I didn't see you two being that close before. It's not like you two were inconspicuous about it either. You see, all the guys are staring at you. Really? I look around to find a few guys from the Sushi Senpai Admirers Club literally staring at me. What the hell, we were just talking. Our club has a pretty chill atmosphere, evidently too chill that people will gossip about anything. No, everyone's gonna think we are in cahoots or something. Is every club like this? Or maybe it's just ours? But I was just... So what we are doing before you two arrived here together? We had dinner? Whoa! And you said you weren't in a relationship? I'm not in a relationship! Just admit it. We are buddies, right? It's not that bad to be in love with Senpai. He's super cute. Like I said, we were not... Convince me all you want. You just have to convince the entire club at this rate. People want the truth. Okay. The owl said there's nothing going on. Just leave him alone already. Some other guys grabs the shoulder of the person talking to me. Come on, you don't see Rescue? It's noch mal Französisch mit dabei? Things like this yesterday. You don't see a fight every day either. So back off or I beat you. Of course you won't really beat up anybody. But those guys seems bored of teasing me anyway. Thank God. Thanks a lot, Jiahao. One thing I know about Jiahao, even thought there's 1,000 people with his name. This guy actually aboriginal Taiwanese, like the name origins would suggest. Jiahao. You're welcome. Sometimes I just have to be thought with them. Well, I mean, it's hard to deny some of the stuff they've been saying. After all, Senpai, well, Shushi, possessed by a leopard cat, has been living with me since last night. Embarrassed, I try to avoid Jiahao gaze and notice leopard skulking around. Right, there's something I could ask Jiahao. Jiahao, you're a Rukai, right? Seeing leopard remind me that Jiahao helped us a lot with information on the Rukai traditions for the show last night. Maybe he knows something. Yeah, I am. What's up? Which tribe? Tribe? It's, well, where's your hometown? Wutai. Is that what you want? Yeah! What a coincidence! Coincidence? It's nothing really. I can't actually tell him there's a clouded leopard from Wutai who wants my help, but I really want to ask him something about it. How should I do this? It's alright, it's just that, well, our family with Rukai... Are you familiar with Rukai tradition? Boah, ist das langsam kompliziert, ey. Und ich sitze auf meinem Portemonnaie. Das tut weh. Oh, das wird eine lange Folge diesmal. Rukai traditions? I know a bit. Anything you want to know? Do you know of any Rukai gods who are clouded leopards? Well, I'm afraid it's not my specialty. Clouded leopards. Honestly, I have no idea. None at all? I don't know, at least I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. Like I said, I don't know much about this stuff. But I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. I can ask her for help. Really? Please ask her for me. I'd own you one. You're welcome. It's no skin of my nose. Afterwards, I say goodbye to Jiao and he heats off somewhat relieved that's over. I'm kinda worried the leopard overheard what we are talking about. Luckily, he's too busy watching some of the guys practice to take notice. Or for that matter, he see impressed I was. It's kinda strange thought. Jiao probably would at least know all the big Rukai's gods. Could there really be no clouded leopard gods in the Rukai? I mean, even with his modest knowledge of his ancestors' traditions, he's usually on the top of the stuff. I started to wonder if I should ask Leopard about it when I'm interrupted by Senpai coming back over. Okay, dann machen wir erstmal hier ein Päuschen. Dann geht jetzt fast 30 Minuten die Folge. Dann bedanke ich mich erstmal soweit fürs Zusehen. Wie immer unten in der Infobox sind alle nötigen Links und Informationen. Ansonsten sehen wir uns hoffentlich irgendwann mal wieder online. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.